Hello everyone, welcome back to the another episode of the Tech Guy podcast, episode number 20. Last week episode didn't came and it was late due to some reasons happening in like personal reasons, and I didn't really wanted to make a podcast episode within a rush. So what I did is like let that week go and just wanted to do this week, which combined from last week couple of news. We don't have a kind of an heavy episode that there is some kind of big news I'm going to talk about. There is a big news, no doubt, but uh, it's like it is kind of an update, most of a small news kind of an episode, you know. Yeah, one update regarding channel, regarding some content that I'm talking about right here only. So if you don't know, we also have a clips channel where I post 10-15 minutes clip of this podcast. If you want to just watch not a hour long podcast but also want to watch some small news regarding certain types, just go and do subscribe to that. But what I'm gonna do exclusive for that clip channel from now is make weekly AI news, a kind of an separate section there. So you will get also weekly AI news here, but here we are going to talk about in depth. So weekly AI news with there is going to be short. It's like in within 10 minutes, mostly in under 10 minutes. I'm going to talk lot of AI news so that you can just get updates regarding AI. So I hope you that understand. Hope you like just if you want the only small news regarding AI news, not in-depth talk, I will recommend go to and check that out. It's a good uh, video rather than going in depth if you don't want that. But if you like in depth, obviously I'm going to continue that here. So that update. Another thing happened is that YouTube 20-year anniversary they are celebrating. Obviously, I'm also on YouTube watching YouTube for past 8 years, I will say, from high school when I first got internet. Um, but and doing content from last year, and it's like I'm just imagining like people who are doing it for decades, like lots of creators in my tech industries like MKBHD, I Justin, like these are some big names, but I just want to be like how reliable this platform is. Sometimes I feel like giving so much entry level position for every creator who wants to just create, and I just love it. So this is like I hope I can do videos and just like commentary, journaling, like doing news regarding tech, doing videos, reviews in this tech industry for next couple of decades, not just years. I hope YouTube keeps growing for creators because it is for creators, and I hope that YouTube grows more tools for creators, so it is like beneficial, like it is two-way thing, right? So without creators there is no YouTube, with YouTube there is no creators. So I hope YouTube has provided this platform, and I hope like we get much more people in the YouTube's where it can grow healthy in future. I hope I have a long-term relationship with this platform. No, nothing shit happens. I will not. I think nothing will happen regarding it. But yeah, I don't know. I will make a special. Let's say my favorite creators. I wanted to make a favorite creators video last year at last year December. What new creators I found. Um, let's say in next week we might do it. Um, like my favorite YouTube creators or YouTube topics. Let's see if I'm not promising something, but let's see what happens. But yeah, these were some kind of things I want to talk before heading to the podcast. So there are not. It's a chill podcast. You can talk like in this episode. There is not kind of a big deal, but there are some many small news regarding AI, especially Chat GPTs. They're like their OpenAI has done so many small news. Um, so in weekly AI news, we are going to talk about it. Then there is Anthropic's new research regarding AI values, how AI thinks about values, And then there is we are going to talk about some Trump's update regarding what is happening in Trump's tariff, which is again interesting. So if you don't know the basics of what is happening regarding Trump's, I will recommend go watch last episode of what we did 2 weeks ago, like like 1 week, like last episode. Just check the last episode. Then we have some couple of updates regarding Meta platforms like Threads and their new edits app for short form create content creators. So it's called edits. I don't know if you can, like, it is, I think, globally available for everyone. So we are going to talk about it too. So let's just get into the today's episode of the Tech Guy podcast. Let's talk about our weekly AI news. There are so many announcements happened last week and this week too, regarding OpenAI. And the first news we are going to talk about is OpenAI form a new non-profit commission advisors. So if you again don't know, is that OpenAI was first developed, or you can say created, for non-profit organization for AI technology. Then again we can see how with growing market in AI and with the boom of like ChatGPT, it is now becoming a for profit, which we talk about in last episode about how OpenAI is now for profit, and which is bound to happen. We know that money talks, like no other investor was going to support this non-profit organization. And it would definitely, I think it would be not same right now what we see, if it was a non-profit company, because yeah. So it is like now they have organized, like you can say, a commissions advisors for non-profit, which is again, I will say, it is just for the name. Until and unless we see a name, until and unless we see a work regarding non-profit, how they are using AI technology that they are developing for other resources in terms of education, in terms of healthcare, in terms of which mostly people can benefit really, you know, especially sectors health, education, and solving problems. Uh, so in this there are four people. There are Miss Dolores Hutra, Miss Monica Lozano, Dr. Robert K. Ross, and Dr. Jack Oliver. Like these are the people. Um, uh, I hope so. So these are the people who are on the commissions advisor right now on non-profit. Um, Again, I will link down their work, what like they open as blog in the our show notes in the comment in the description, and you can go check out what these people do. Like these are people from different, you can say, sectors, regarding some are from unions, which are working for Union Allied for more than 40 years, it seems. So it is a diverse group, you can say, again, which was again not surprising they would do it. But again, I will be monitoring these non-profit commission advisors work in OpenAI, with how they are going to help this moving forward non-profit, uh, yeah, this thing. So let's see what it becomes. Then another uh, new feature in ChatGPT has announced is ChatGPT library. So in this new feature, like what you will see, it is available for all free users. It is called libraries. So library is a collection of all AI generated art that has been done in this or in this in open in ChatGPT news a image generator. So you can go and check with the image generator there, yeah, in the library, and all the images people that have generated with open ChatGPT, there will be available there, and you can just go and download, and you can just upload if you want. Like it is good stuff to have if you want to check out what people are doing with image generation, how powerful it is, and what level of prompt is going there, and how these images are getting generated at what levels. It is a good feature to have, and it is available for all users. So I will recommend go and do at least check it out. It might be helpful for you to know how powerful ChatGPT's new image generator is. Uh, then ChatGPT O3 and O3 Mini are out. So they announce O3 and O3 Mini for developers too, and there is again another version is O3 and O4 Mini High. So there are a lot of variations of models here. So according to ChatGPT's announcement, O3 is powerful in multiple domains like coding, math, science, and visual reasoning. But O4 is also smart, but actually fast. So and cost efficient too. So I think this, I don't know, I like it is still not available for all users. It is for only paid users for now, I will say. We will talk more about it when I get it. I am a free user of OpenAI ChatGPT. But if you are a paid user, do check out. Let me know how it works. People are saying it is good, especially the O3, which one I am seeing a lot of talks in Twitters and thread. And also ChatGPT also launched OpenAI also launched ChatGPT 4.1, 4.1 Mini, 4.1 Nano, and O34 and O34 Mini APIs for developers. I will also link down the you can say the conference, like the video that they talked about what is much more about detail they have talked about. um, let's say I can make a video, or like we will talk about it in much more future podcast episodes about when I see how people are using it, how like about how powerful it is and how they are differentiating, at least because according like how I use it, at least for now, this models doesn't make that much difference for me. So it is difficult to understand for people who are generally using these models. If they get a fast reasoning model which is quicker and doing great work, they are happy with it. But I don't know how developers use it, how developers are using it for different things. I will do a research more in that, how developers are using APIs model of this multimodal AIs, not just ChatGPTs, but there are Gemini APIs are available, Meta API, Llama APIs are available, then these OpenAI APIs are available. So a lot of stuff are being available from these different models. I am just not seeing the output. I will do much more research, and hopefully in next couple of episode we can much more talk about it. At least for now, it is an announcement for you guys that they have announced it. Like I just wanted to give you a news here. Then again, much more interesting new here. A new feature again in ChatGPT is ChatGPT can now reference your past chats. So basically, if you have been using ChatGPT for past couple of, let's say, with past couple of months, you can say, then ChatGPT can reference those chats. Let's say, for example, if I ask ChatGPT about myself, or if I ask ChatGPT about how I write stuff, how like behavioral stuff, or even you know stuff about like behavioral stuff about myself, stuff about writing stuff where it is much more personal now. Yeah, it can reference in the sense is like, let's say you prompt something regarding and say is like reference my past chats and how I want it, and it will reference past chats, and depending upon that it will give you answers. It is much more like a, you know, what it is different, what the reason why it is different from reasoning from your personal like reasoning models like before is like in this new feature it is actually referencing from the past, like it is giving you that reference, like this is what you talk about in past conversations we had, and this is now what we are, and this is now what we are talking. This is where I got reference, and this is what answers to your questions regarding your past chat references. If you don't want it to reference and it's your past, you can say past chats, you can just opt it out in the settings. It is available there. So if you don't want it, you can just turn it off. uh, you will get a pop-up message when you open chat gpt, where saying chat gpt chat references is now live. So if you have gotten that feature, just go and just like or turn off if you don't want. And if you're interesting, a lot of good prompts can use be used to personalize with your own taste, and lot of, I think I will say, creators and students can be helpful for you to brainstorm ideas. I have still not used it, uh, because I didn't get until like up until this recording. I haven't checked also. I will check it, and in the next couple of ago, like in next couple of podcasts, I will give you update regarding it, how it is good, or like is it even useful for my case, at least as a creator, and making stuff, brainstorming ideas. So that is it about OpenAI's ChatGPT. Lot of stuff they announced. Hopefully we talk about much more in depth regarding these APIs and how developers are using it, and much more about differentiating these models. It would be helpful for me to give you clear answer, but I even don't have like most of the people these models, like O3 mini, O4 mini, O3, O4, 4.1, 4 point, like it's like lot of variations are there depending upon your use case. And I would be interesting to know too, like how different useful cases are being used by different models. Like 4.1 is you where is 4.1 is being used, where 4.1 nano is being used, where O3 is, where are people using O3, where O4 is good. It is different use case. So that's it. Let's talk about the next uh, new, I will say, Anthropic research regarding AI. So this new research paper is regarding AI values. It is a in-depth paper. Again, I will link down that paper, link to that blog. You can see their research paper in the description show notes. You can go check it out, which is again really good. You can get a lot of good insights in AI values. It is again done within their Claudia model, not like other models including, but you can definitely reference parallel to other models, because most of the models you can just reference, like most of the models are same. You can say people, you can just parallelly make it, so it will be helpful for you that how AI thinks. So it is most likely a debate, like we will like I will discuss couple of points what they have discussed in the paper, not in going in depth, but I'll see. uh, it is most likely to follow, you can say, I will say, I have written here and my notes is it is most likely how social media works and social media algorithm works. um, you know uh, how, if you are a tech person, if you are getting recommended like only tech videos regarding around tech videos, drone shots, drone videos, mobile reviews, phones, then cameras, those kind of stuff. It is same like algorithm with AI. you know it is revolves around your values. Most of the time it will go with what you believe, what your values are. which is again not good. But generally speaking, most of the people don't have that kind of an extreme ideas, extreme idealism, you can say, about wrong things. Most of the people generally talk, you know, or get advice from AI. It depends upon relationships, depend upon how you want to be able to act in these situations. Uh, like my boss, like for the example, how people ask AI is like, how do I react in the situation about, like, how do I react to, how do I say something to my boss I want to say, or how do I bring this up to the people, you know, like taking advice in this kind of situations. And AI does refreshingly do uh, gives answer which is much more common, that is confront, do not go cutthroat to your conversation, you know, stuff like that, which is again simple and not that kind of a, you know, extreme, going extreme and giving advice like that, which is good, you know. One thing that is interesting that we are going to talk here, and I will also again show you on the screen here, that the chart they have uh yeah, it's a value, it's a chart. You can see here how people are asking regarding questions is like, first, on the top left, romantic relationship advice and communication content creation. You can see it gives answers regarding, it gives mostly its values regarding how it is healthy, how it is good to behave and healthy boundaries, mutual respect, emotional well-being, are like, these are kind of a stuff that it recommends in this kind of prompt situations. So basically, in terms of romantic relationship advice and communications, it gives much, it's the healthy boundary is up higher. You can say, like, most of it, it is mostly, it is giving better, you can say, uh, better advice regarding values that they have provided, like Anthropic as their AI constitutional that they have inserted in the AI, in their AI values. You can say it's like it has some boundaries obviously. And you can see again there here, like couple of here, like software architect design and code optimization assistance, it gives maintainability, is it is much more top priority in terms of it. Or you can see here also research and development, technology ethics and AI governance content, it is so many average answers here because it is a top complex topics again. Human agency, balance progress, human well-being. You can see here again, at draft, personalized emotional message for life events and occasions. It gives gratitude mostly, which is like depending upon how prompts are, like in romantic relationships, you can see healthy boundaries and mutual respect is high enough. And in terms of, because it is mostly commonly said and mostly commonly used regarding giving people, like we also give healthy boundaries, healthy respect being in a relationship as an kind of an advice, mostly as a top priority. But you can say in terms of research and technology development and AI governance content, you can see here it has given an average answer, like mutual agency. I think it's mutual agency, right? Like it's blurry, I can't see that much. Balance progress, human well-being, it's kind of a balanced answer given by the AI, because it is not kind of an like human well-being will be at a much more higher point, because there are other points which needs to be considered in these complex topics, which people are always debating about. So it has given an average value. You can always again see here, develop religious educational material and spiritual growth resources. Respect for religion is again, which is mostly common advice and common answer for this kind of stuff regarding religious educational materials. So you can see respect for religions is again higher, spiritual growth, religious devotion is kind of an below answers, but respect for religion. So you can see here as a kind of an common knowledge, it is doing well. Uh, Top values you can see bottom in the where red color chart, where authenticity is higher, competence is in authenticity is higher, professionalism like it want to be much more authentic. In competence it has accountability. So you can see it has its own values which is doesn't it doesn't burn like move or not free, like it will not manipulate, it will not get manipulated easily. Like there are all obviously jailbreakers too in this kind of situation where they will twist and turns, and it will get out from AI some you can say extreme results, like you obviously don't think it's right, but it is what it is. Like people can jailbreak through it and get out extreme ideas from AI, which does happens. Which on the another case, there are also in the research paper they have said that in the another case that AI also defends a lot of values that it will not budge, and it will give retaliation towards the conversation that is happening with the humans. You can say where with the prompts people are talking in with it, where it will not budge from the ideas that it has uh, implemented itself. So it is kind of an interesting you can say dynamic wherein when it comes to AIs and their values, which is again I will say a really complex topic when it comes to values, and we need to have couple of core values for not just like how we have core values as being a human being, you know, like same like how we have constitutions for every country. Like we are here in India, we have constitution of like we our own when India was formed. That's why this country is stood what it is right now after 77 years. And same with every other country which has their own constitution, which like law you can like say where because of that it has stand to just still to just dead. So it needs to have its own constitution, it needs to have its own core values regarding what are extreme values, what are not, and we should definitely draw a line regarding stuff. You know how we have like violence is not a good stuff. Like promoting violence is not a good stuff. You know, giving bad advice regarding where people are going through a lot of bad times. You know, it is just now, and it is not just about being people being using as kind of a conversation. It is and it is giving not a good advice. AI is going to get implemented in a lot of stuff regarding in supercomputers, regarding in your day-to-day life. In let's say in future, voice assistants. Let's say in future, uh, cars. Every other electronic device is going to get their own specialized versions regarding their work. So we don't definitely don't want it, and it is and we also don't want it to go thinking about itself, because there will be a point I definitely will say that AI will be kind of an like AGI, what we talk about, like thinking machines, you know, thinking of their own. Like now they are obviously thinking on their own, but there is a boundary that it is stopping them, and it's just technology. There will be a point in future where it's not about just technology that is stopping them, but it is the constitution, the core values that we also have, and try to uh, basically maintain those values. Same way we have to implement those in AIs, and same way that values needs to be implemented in other stuff. So it is not a kind of a topic to be discuss in just 10 to 15 minutes, and you will come with an answer. It's like constant talking about points, what are coming, what are errors that is AI making, which is obviously will make in future. I will definitely say that there is nothing like zero margin of error in any technology. There is human error just like there will be an AI error too. It's like if you think like self-driving cars will be safer, obviously it will be safer than human driving, because obviously human drivers are one of the worst. Like, people are not safe out there. Like, the biggest fear people have is uh, not car getting blast, or not car getting here, your tire getting popped off of the car. It is like from others drivers, and what others drivers reckless driving. But it is still not like, we have so many complex things. Like FSD is not going to solve all issues. Like, ultimately what I'm trying to say, what we do with this kind of technologies is try to reduce, and much more we develop technology to help ourselves to reduce the things like crimes, reduce accidents. And that's why FSD is a good idea. We know that, obviously, FSD, but it is not going to be completely zero margin of error in that in that whole future we are seeing. There will be errors. Like, you never know. We have seen lot of, like, last year we saw how crowd strike situation happen, like, just because that one software's like security system got blocked by hackers. Every other governments, agencies, every other airline all over the world just stopped for a day and lost billions of dollars. Just imagine that is happening on daily basis on with your cars. Like, what what happens, just AI just got you know hacked, or like, AI just got its own error margin, like, so we like that, there are lots of stuff, like we are just, like, I'm talking about error margin regarding AIs, and not relying on AI. And we are also talking about how AI is going to handle certain situations, human values, how it should have its own core values that needs to be there always. So I hope we will talk about much more in depth in regarding this in much more episodes coming. This is just one 1% of what that research paper says. I will say, I will go much more deeper regarding that. I will do much more because it's much 44 pages of research paper. uh, there is also a small, you can say, I will say, their blog written on the website. I will link that, and you can go if you want to go research paper. There will be link there too. So research paper is a big one. I will go definitely and see, read it, how it is, and what answers they have come regarding certain situation. Let's see. So I think that is it for Anthropic research paper. Next, there are some small updates and news regarding Grok and Gemini. So Grok 3 API is available. So Grok 3 launched couple of weeks ago. We did an episode regarding that. Uh, how Grok 3 is um, out now, and Grok 2 will, it's still, Grok 2 is still not open source that they have talked about. But Grok 3 is available in API version for developers who are seeing this. Grok also have now personalized response. Again, it is different from what OpenAI's personal references to our chat is. Personalized response regarding it. It is like it will not give you a callback regarding to your prompts. It is just a personalized response because it will have your data much more. So regarding that, um if it has kind of a chat GPT, I will update it in next episode. Gemini Advanced 2.5 is available to all and all sorry Gemini Advanced 2.5 is available to all US students for free. So if you are a student living in US for now, Gemini 2.5 is available, which is a really good AI for coding. So CS students, if you wanna go, do check it out. So I'm also going to use it 2.5 uh, for my coding. I have still not got it, but for my coding practices. Uh, and soon it will be also available for other students for all over the world too, soon in next month or two. So that is it. And Gemini Live and VO2 available to all Android devices. So Gemini Live we talked about in the last podcast, where it is a live screen share and also live camera, like it's a live camera feed, you can say. We are like, you can just point out from Gemini app and open a camera, okay, from there, and you can just ask what is in front of me, where and point camera towards it, and you can have a conversation there. And also screen share is also option available. So whatever is happening on your screen, it will tell you. It is kind of really good feature uh, that we talked in the last episode. It is available for all Android devices. So if you are an Android users, it is available for now. VO2 is their video generation model. So VO2 is mostly video generation, just like what ChatGPT Sora is, Meta's movie gen. So if you want to check it out, Gudo, 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 sorry, Gudo, Gudo, check it out. So that is it for around right now for AI news and updates regarding what happened last week and this week. Uh, we will take a short break here, and from that, after we will talk about Trump's tariff and some other couple of news. So we will take a break here and we will be right back. Welcome back. Let's talk about some updates regarding Trump's tariff that has been in chaos for last 2 to 3 weeks, and a lot of stuff happened. Like I talked about in the last podcast, how about uh, how US implemented tariffs on countries, and the retaliation was mostly from China and European Union regarding their concerns regarding tariffs. And there were also countries who didn't retaliate, like Southeast Asian, I think, countries, where they did not retaliate that much, and just like they make a deal with US, like if you make a zero tariff deal, we will also make a zero tariff. Like it's like a reciprocal tariff. So there are some countries who are retaliating, some countries not. China is definitely going literally a trade war situation with US, which is like I talk about how it is going to affect the not just US people, US consumers, but all around the people who consumes. Like it is much more complex, because it is not just US and China, because these are one of the most biggest economic countries. It is going to affect a lot of other countries with consumptions of products and lot of stuff. So mostly majorly and damaging US economies with damaging their businesses, especially small businesses and local businesses that are US that are running because of uh, a trade that is going with between US and China, because there lot of stuff is being imported from China because of its high efficient manufacturing, uh, and its manufacturing in you can also say lot of products that are coming from China, and raw materials also, like minerals. That is also a big thing I'm talking about. A lot of small stuff, like from minerals to rare earth minerals to just getting this pen to sell in your stationery, small shop, or even like those plastic bags people buy from import from, because it is such a because no not all countries have good manufacturing like China. and especially US doesn't have that because it is within their own country. It is much more high price and not a, you can say, good quality too. China has that manufacturing, like discuss a lot about it. So update update regarding it is simply, um according to Trump's statement, China tariff can be reduced in upcoming month. There is also, so Trump gave a statement. President Trump gave a statement where he talked about how China's tariff will be reduced in coming months. That there is a deal happening, according to his statement. Like he gave a statement to reporters, and but there is no such thing is going on. We can see this on the other side too from his own administration, that is talking that is no deal going on right now with China. But it is affecting not just now small businesses, it will be affecting, but because lot of importing stuff is coming up in this couple of months. Because be like be keep that in mind, that summer season is coming in US right now in next 3 months. So a lot of stuff will be getting important because it's a festival, like, sorry, not a festival, it's like a season where lot of, you can say, shopping is going on, a lot of stuff can buy, regarding school stuff, like US has majority, like how Walmart business is going to be shut down because of like how prices are going to get higher. Not just again, how I explain, like not just small businesses, local businesses there, but lot of big companies like Walmart, um or like again whatever, like 7-Eleven is there or not, I don't know, but Walmart is, I know. Target is there, one of the big companies, where like Target and Walmart, like one of the big selling points in like kind of in commercial companies, which has hundreds of outlets around US and imports a lot of stuff from Chinese government, like Chinese, um, as a lot of goods, and it is going to affect them a lot because the prices are going to get so higher with 125% of tariff are going to get. So there are also again rumors that Walmart and Target CEOs have gone back and talked with Trump and strongly resisted that in next couple of months these stores are going to get so much empty because of tariffs, because they are not like, it will be nonsense to just buy from China now because of how much tariff is going to get from it. So people will be looking for other options, but it is not a long-term solution. And it is great. I think it is good that this big business has going this, like this big business, uh like this big business people are getting affected because of tariffs is because no one is going to again talk about small local businesses again, how this is again affecting them now. Not just like they can, like so many businesses, businesses can go bankrupt, like just blank stop there because of tariffs, at least for next couple of months, which is scary. But at least because of it, if Target and you can say Walmart business are going to get affected, people, there will be nothing on the shelf on the people to get like buy, you know. And look, like if that is going to get higher, like lot of like you can just imagine like how just getting small stuff is going to get affected for a lot of people. But again, China seems like this winning a war against, trade war against US, and US has to bring down the tariffs. And China will not just be sitting there and just will be waiting to US to bring down the tariff. They will assert dominance here and make a lot of big deals with US. So it is happening at a, I will say, internally lot of stuff, lot of rumors. That's why I'm saying, because even if let's say Walmart and Target CEOs didn't go to Trump, but it are just rumors. Like if they go, don't didn't go, or Trump's statement was true. Like he gave it on the camera, but we don't know that is still happening on behind the scenes or not. But it is definitely, as we can see, that China is winning because people are going to get affected, and when people retaliate, especially local businesses and people in general that are protesting regarding tariffs right now in US, president has to, like Trump has to, see this and just think of a good plan and take it as a mistake and just like bring down the tariffs and good deal with China, because I think US is looking with a good deal with China regarding tariffs, because I think um this was whole again kind of an, you know I will say, uh, this whole tariff situation was to make other, like from US, from like whole other situation from US was to make these tariffs. The whole decision behind is was to scare other people, threaten with trade war, and like if like make a deal with it. But China is not budging. But one thing that we have got official update is regarding Nintendo Switch 2 that we talked 2 weeks ago. How because of tariffs that Nintendo Switch 2 might get higher pricing, but surprisingly it is not technically, at least for now, because they are pricing other stuff. So Nintendo Switch 2 watch halted its pre-orders for US due to Trump's tariff. Now they have given a statement that it will remain the same pricing as others Nintendo Switch 2, but the accessories regarding Nintendo Switch 2, whatever those are, I didn't see that much, but that pricing is going higher compared to other. So they didn't give Nintendo Switch 2 an higher price, which I was thinking that they would not, because why would they? And people would not just buy it if US will have a different price range, which is much more higher than the other countries, which they would definitely not just buy it. And due to this Trump tariff situation and Nintendo Switch 2 halting, lot of stuff that was getting against illegal stuff here and there on the Nintendo, a lot of news that I heard. So they did not wanted US market to, at least I think what they saw with this whole situation was, I will say, is like we don't want US market, we want US market, and so they are selling it at the same price. And even if they don't make money, at least their devices are going out, and they are making accessories much, like a little bit, I don't know the pricing compared to other, but it is higher. Um, so that is update regarding Nintendo Switch 2. If you are wanted to buy it, it is same price, so go to and pre-order yourself one. uh, yeah, the pre-orders has already started on 24th, so it's 26 today. So then so that is it for Trump's update right now. Trump's tariff update. I will again, uh, if there is an update in the next episode, I will do give it out. So let's talk about Meta, some Meta updates from Meta. So Threads, let's talk about Threads first. Threads has introduced their ad system. Ads are going to get into Threads, which was again, I was like, when it is, I was just surprised how long they have waited. I think they were just waiting regarding to polish the apps, regarding the new features here and there, and just waiting to bring out the model. Right now, it is still, I think, in um, the ad. I don't know. I still haven't got any kind of major ads when I'm using Threads. So I think it's they are starting out or rolling out it's in smaller scale, like it's in US, Canada first, then European, then then Australia, their side, that side, and then India, then Asian countries. So so there is not much of a lot to talk about ads. I just hope the ads are not just bombarded on my face, just like what is on like sorry, on X, Twitter, which is instant. Like I get 15-second ad on a 30-second short video. Like imagine it. So that is how bad Elon Musk wants to ad getting integrated on every other stuff. You know, that is how bad it was. Like I just don't get it. But um new feature that Threads has introduced is you can add up to 10 topics on your bio globally. So what is mean is like basically on Threads on your um, bio you can add 10 topics. So topics in Threads are basically you can say hashtags. There are no hashtags in Threads, it's like topics. So topics are you can say like F like topic like tech, topic like again whatever you are interested in. You can add 10 topics so people can know that you are in like you are in this kind of topic. So it is like I like this feature. It's like more of a conversation starter and like knowing much more about person that you are following, like whatever the topics he or she like knows. So that is a good feature to have. I'm liking it. I'm seeing lot of other people who are so many like common topics we have in common. So I like that feature. You can go and just edit in your bio and you will see it. The next update we are going to talk about is Meta's new Edits app. So Edit app was announced last 2 months ago in February when TikTok was just about to get banned, but it did not. And uh, and again, Instagram like Meta saw these opportunities to get back and give features to creators that TikTok has already. So a lot of people have talked about how this Edit app is so much similar to the Capcut. It is like literal one-to-one copy. A lot of people are talking about. I haven't used Capcut still to this day, so I don't know. But I'm using definitely Edits app, uh, and I think it is available for globally for now. So a lot of like you can use it. A lot of people can use it. I think now. So you go do check it out if you want to. So I have been using for past couple of days, like last 4 days, I'm using Edits app, which is I will say a really good app at first point I will give them, which is with really good responsive design. Not kind of an I will say not a lot of features regarding stuff, but it is a lot stable app uh, compared to what other apps I use. It is really good when it comes to I will say one um, exporting 4K files. Like I did edit couple of recordings of gameplays at 4K uh, and exported it in 4K, and it is much more faster. It depends. I don't know if it depends on upon your phone's performance or the app is much more smoother. But I think that because of how that edits app is stable, I think because of that, because I also have a couple of other InShot, that is another edits app I use to test. Like I edit shorts for like gameplay I do here and there and upload it onto another channel which is like my personal one, which is like random stuff I try on to just check out the new updates in edits in YouTube. So which is good. So compared to InShot, it is much more faster in terms of exporting. uh, Couple of features that it has really nailed, which I really like. So as you know, it is into like, so if you want to use edits app, you can't use it without having an Instagram or like Meta, like Facebook account. So again, they are using the threads strategy again, so that a lot of people, so mostly people who have Instagram can use it. Again, a lot of one positive thing that a lot of people are talking about is, if met like, it is mostly optimized for Instagram or Meta's videos. So the quality of the videos and the audio visuals, like whatever it is much more optimized for Instagram. So the quality is not dropping. A lot of people are saying that, if you shoot directly from the edits app too. So couple of features that I personally like, which it has: saved reels. So basically whatever reels you have saved, so you have linked it with your account on Instagram. So whatever reels that you have saved on your Instagram, it will appear here, which is so good, because now this is the perfect opportunity to at least save. Because before it was, sorry, before there was no point for me in saving. I just, what I used to do is like, I used to send the reels to myself on my own chat, so on my own DM. So I used to use it later because it was so much in depth. I have to go onto the saved, and that I didn't really like in the settings and on main Instagram app. But now in the edits app, the reels that you have saved directly appeared on the edits app. One thing that is really good, that I really love that. So now I am, whenever I watch you Instagram, I save a lot of reels. So that is one thing. Second feature I really like about is like the music feature. It's not that not all other shorts creator app has, you can say, music, but the difference between this and the other one I use is the music that I save on Instagram, specifically while watching reels, is also again appear here. So basically it is kind of a collaborative work. If you are a creator who likes something, you save it, it will be appear on the edits app. The ideas, there is also literally a reel section there, where you can watch reels in edits app, and you can directly use the audio from there. You can directly, you can also watch people who you followed and their reels on the edits app, and you can get the inspiration regarding whatever you want, and the music regarding whatever the reels you watch from people you follow, or just randomly scrolling through edits app. You can like get an uh, you get a good edit, and the music you really want, you can just extract it from there, which is a really good, I will say, a feature there again. So these are a couple of things that is that Instagram, sorry, that the edits app has an upper hand regarding it, because of this collaborative work that they have been trying to do with Instagram and Meta. So that is what I really love about edits app right now. That is the save option that they, what we say, uh, uh, oh my god, it's like insane thing, but it's a good thing to have in the edits app. So at least for now I'm using it, it is going well. Lot of the app, there is not a lot of crashing going on too. So I think, for now it is a good app. You can use it if you want to. I will give you updates. I'm using it daily, mostly to edit one video short. So yeah, but it is not for long form, it is only for short form videos for Instagram. So you can like there are a limitation of its own, that is, it is not in full-fledged video editor that what other editors provide. But yeah, so I think that is it for, I think, this week episode. We are gonna talk, not a lot of stuff we talk in depth, I know, because a lot of things happened last week, personal life. So um, I will Next week we will talk much more about in depth regarding new stuff that is happening, new like regarding especially about Trump tariffs. What is, because there is a lot of stuff happening I just didn't talk about, you know. Then we will obviously have our weekly AI news and a lot of other stuff. So yeah, this is it for this week episode of the Tech Guy podcast. I think I will see you in the next episode. Do subscribe to my another clips channel that I will link down in the description. The clips channel is going to is I have been uploading for the like past 2 months, so the videos are there too. So do check it out. I think yeah, that is it for this week's episode of the Tech Guy podcast. I hope you guys see you in the next episode. See ya.